Alright guys, welcome to Roaming Around the Garage. I want to kind of show you guys a sneak peek of what we got coming and what's coming in the later videos, and kind of get an idea of what you guys may want to see. So this is a 49 Ford F1, and sorry for the bad footage. I'm going to put you guys on the tripod here in a little bit. It's got a 1950s Ford flathead V8, 32 Ford front end. Original 49 F1 frame, cab, and bed. No metal added. This is how it was when drug it out of the pasture. And a local shop down here in Alabama actually did this build on this truck, and a friend of mine got it from the guy who had it built, and had been sitting in his garage for about 2 years, stored, I guess. Not being used. I mean, you got something like this, you think you'd want to drive it every day. Sorry for the mess, man. We have been busy here at the shop trying to get some of these cars done, and we just have more and more coming in. There's only 2 of us here, so working hard. But I want to get some footage for you guys. I want to see what all we can do here. But we got some videos of us getting this thing. The guy stored it. No gas in the carbs, no gas in the tank, no antifreeze. Left the oil, obviously, which was good. Left it under a cover. No charger on it. No nothing. No trickle charger. No maintainer. And had the battery disconnected. But it went bad. Carburetors are a little gummed up. Fuel lines. I mean, we cranked some fuel in here and turned her over. And she's got an electric pump. And fuel just ran everywhere out of these lines. So I've got some footage of, what we did to kind of fix everything, and how we fixed some of the stuff they did here and some of the stuff that went bad. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And a little footage of us driving it, and there's more to come of that. So we're gonna have all kinds of stuff here. I mean, we do a lot of car stuff, so we'll see what's to come. Here's something you don't see every day. This is a 88 model McCurr XR4 Ti turbo. It's got the 2.3 liter Ford 4-cylinder with an ISO turbo on the side. Pretty unique, different car. You don't see these every day. This one is a customer's. Very cool guy. He actually broke down over here, and a friend of mine sent him to me. And so, we're hunting down some problems on that. Yeah, and we've done a few things to it, like idle air control valve swap, because it was fried. Harness was fried. I redid some of the harness, new fuel injectors, new fuel pressure regulator. A lot of stuff in that. And then this little red demon right here, this is a 03 Triumph 955i Daytona. I got in just the other day on a trade from a friend of mine, which he got it from the original owner. And we're having a little bit of issues here with, we had a fuel leak down here on this fitting, and they're prone to leak right there. It's going straight out of the fuel tank, and it's a quick fitting. And it was leaking pretty good out of there. Somebody, you can see, has siliconed it, or caulked it, it looks like. So I pulled it off, didn't have no luck finding one. So I actually fixed the threads and Teflon taped it with gas-approved Teflon tape. Fixed the leak. Now I've got the pump. Did not come on at the time after fixing that. So I had to, do some wiring. They had this wire here. Let's see if we can see. Let me get this off of here for you guys. And sorry for the lighting. Like I said, I'm going to put you guys on the tripod. That orange wire right there, you can see my new crimp on there. It just wasn't connected good. And as soon as I connected it, we had a fuel pump come alive. So, don't know if I'm not getting spark or getting fuel out of the injectors. I've got to hunt that down and see what's going on there. And yeah, I'll get some footage of that for you guys, and kind of tearing it down and hunting it down and kind of diagnosing it and stuff. And here's another one of my projects. This is a 74 Plymouth Duster. I got it this way, sanded down. I was kind of mad because when I seen the pictures of it on all Facebook, it was not sanded, and it had a pretty decent, fairly decent paint job. Decent. It was a driver. I mean, it was decent enough. Pretty cherry car, actually. There's a little bit of work somebody's done on it in the past years, but it's pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot of rust. This might be on the market. I don't know. I really like this car when I finish it. It's pretty nice. I've got it kind of pulled apart, and there's a bunch of junk in here. I've been hunting down an electrical issue. Found it, fixed it. Hunting down a lot of issues that the guy I got it from kind of did. So, but it's got the 318 single barrel carb. I'm sorry, two barrel carb, old Mopar style. And I don't. He said this motor was rebuilt. I'm gonna say I don't believe the guy. I don't know why people lie to you when they sell you something. I'm obviously gonna be working on it, but I got it to fire and run for about 10 seconds, and I'm now looking into that, trying to figure out what's going on. I keep losing spark, and I'll put you guys on a tripod, and this is what I'm gonna work on tonight while I'm here. And kind of show you guys what I'm diagnosing, what I've already replaced, where I'm going from there. And yeah, there'll be a good bit of footage of this car later to come, because like I said, this is a project I'm working on myself, and it's kind of a early 70s, the 74, so early 70s hot rod. It's kind of the last years of the American Muscle rear-wheel drive hot rods, and I know there's other cars, Mustangs, Corvettes, and stuff like that kept going, but this is real close to what I don't call a classic anymore. I'm kind of a early 70s to and down kind of classic car guy, but I like them all. I'm a gearhead. This big beauty right here is a good buddy of mine, and got it off another friend of ours. It's got 41,000 original miles. It's an 88 model F350. It has the 460 big block. Well, it did. It is currently out. I pulled this engine, didn't have time to build it for him, so we sent it to a shop that's great at what they do, and they did an amazing job building it, but oil pump wasn't making pressure, and we're kind of scared that it could have damaged anything else, so had to pull it back out. Not fun. It's a big truck. I mean, it's pretty tall, and sent it back off and let them kind of go through it. I mean, it's pretty big. I'm holding you guys about neck height, and I'm about 5'11", almost 6 foot, I'd say. And I mean, this is just a cherry truck. Very cool. And over here is the lift. It's actually empty, which is rare. It's always got something on there. Always some project going on here. You see the trans over there. That'll be going in a little Ford Ranger. If you guys want to see that, we might get a footage of that. There was an 86 model Porsche. Yeah, 80s is like the thing right now. I've got 2 in here, and a 70s and a 49. Kind of a lot of old cars this week. We work on everything though, old, new, it doesn't matter. But we got an 86 Porsche in here. I should have got some footage of. I did not. It was a good customer of ours. He's got a lot of cars. He loves bringing them to us and letting us work on them. He trusts us. So, but we did a timing belt on it, which was not very bad. It was a pretty simple, pretty easy first one we've done. Even though they're supposed to be done every 30,000 miles, so I guess we'll see him in 30,000 miles if he puts that many on there. And sorry for the mess, but yeah, and we did rear axles as well, which is relatively easy and simple when you can find the right socket. So yeah, that's the shop this week, and I'm gonna set you guys up on a tripod with a little light and see how it goes, I guess. And we'll get a little footage of this and see, try to hunt down what's going on with the spark. If we got spark, I haven't, since it cut off and wouldn't crank back up. Excuse me, I haven't really got on it to see what I'm missing. If I'm missing spark, missing fuel. I mean, there's no telling what I'm gonna find. I did hear a little bit of a weird noise and a loud, I'm not gonna say loud, a faster spinning engine. So it went from like, womp 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 to wah 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 real quick. Kind of made me worry. Oil pressure light's not going back out now when I'm turning it over, so I'm not sure if something broke. That's something I'm just gonna have to see. Make sure the distributor's still spinning, make sure that we've got spark there, and kind of go from there. I put a new distributor in. I've put all new ignition module, new ballast resistor, new all new ignition parts, really. So I don't know what else it could be. I mean, it's a mid to early 70s Dodge. Their wiring was wild and crazy because they were dealing with all them fires back in the day, electrical fires. So they kind of got this one crazy. And I found some goodies in the back of this car that the guy he could not get the trunk open. And there was a body panel here that goes, let me turn this light on for you guys. Goes right there. It's really not too bad. I wasn't too upset about that, because I mean, that's the worst spot on the car. Hey, I can live with it. And I found a 4-barrel intake, a Torker 2 340 with a Holley on the top. Not sure what CFM that is. I have yet to look at it, but it is a vacuum secondary 4-barrel and some heads. I've got 2 of them. I don't know, you know, if the guy had another engine on here at one point or was getting set up to run these on the 318. I will see if these are the correct heads that would work with this. Then maybe I'll be in business with a little hot rod upgrade here. So that's to come. I'm gonna get some footage of that, and we got a lot of stuff we're kind of covering, and I've been wanting to get on here and do this for a while. So I'm gonna try to get as much as I can for you guys, and you know, y'all just kind of comment, or you know, however, and let me know what you think and what kind of stuff you want to see. You know, if you want to see us dragging old cars out the woods and doing a first start, I hadn't been ran in, you know, however many years, or if you want to have, you know, see us working on stuff like this, or building stuff like this. You know, we do a little bit of everything, and I enjoy cars. I love cars. It's just part of my hobby. So yeah, well, I'm gonna cut you off and set you up on the mount, and we'll get some work done.